The year was 1657. There was excitement in the air. In the hills of Purandar Fort, a grand event was about to unfold. A prince was born, Sambhaji, son of the legendary warrior king, Shivaji Maharaj, entered the world. He was heir to a legacy of courage. His birth took place amidst a growing Maratha Empire. Shivaji Maharaj, a visionary leader, had ignited the flames of resistance. He had challenged the mighty Mughal Empire. He dreamt of self-rule for his people. It was in this world of struggle and hope that Sambhaji was born. His destiny was intertwined with the fate of his people. He was to carry the torch of freedom forward. From his early days, Sambhaji breathed the air of bravery. He grew up listening to tales of his father's valor. He learned the art of warfare. He mastered horseback riding with the skill of a seasoned soldier. Sambhaji was destined for greatness. Everyone who knew him could sense it. He was a lion cub, ready to roar. He was born to lead. He was born to inspire. He was born to be a legend, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj. Sambhaji's childhood wasn't all victories and celebrations. Tragedy struck early. He was only 2 years old when his mother, Saibai, passed away. The pain of this loss left a deep impact on him. It changed the young prince's life forever. The responsibility of raising Sambhaji fell upon his grandmother, Jijabai. She was a powerful woman in her own right. Jijabai instilled in him the values that defined their empire: courage, resilience, and an unwavering love for their homeland. She honed his already sharp mind. She ensured he received the finest education in warfare, politics, and diplomacy. However, the void left by his parents always lingered in Sambhaji's childhood. He yearned for the warmth of family. He found solace in his studies. He excelled in martial arts. He mastered the use of various weapons. He grew to be a skilled swordsman and a fearless warrior. His childhood was a blend of loss and learning. It was a crucible where his spirit was tempered. It prepared him for the challenges that lay ahead. He emerged stronger, ready to face any adversity. As Sambhaji grew older, the weight of his legacy settled upon him. He was the son of Shivaji Maharaj, the founder of the Maratha Empire, a hero to his people. The burden of expectations fell upon his young shoulders. Sambhaji embraced his destiny. He understood his role. He vowed to continue his father's mission. He dedicated himself to the cause of self-rule. He trained rigorously, mastering warfare and statecraft. He participated in military campaigns alongside his father. He learned the intricacies of guerrilla warfare. He witnessed firsthand the sacrifices made for his homeland. He proved himself a capable commander and strategist. He earned the respect of his soldiers. Sambhaji inherited not just his father's kingdom, but also his indomitable spirit. He was ready to lead the Marathas to new heights of glory. He was determined to protect his people from any threat. He was ready to be the next Lion King. He would fight for the dream his father had envisioned. The path of a king is never easy. Sambhaji soon realized that intrigue lurked even within his own court. Some questioned his methods, his decisions. Others were jealous of his position, his lineage. Sambhaji faced these challenges with courage and unwavering resolve. He refused to be swayed by petty rivalries or selfish ambitions. He stood firm in his principles. He ruled with justice and fairness. He never forgot the welfare of his people. He understood the importance of unity. He knew a divided kingdom would be easy prey for his enemies. He strived to maintain harmony among his people. He reached out to different communities, forging alliances and building trust. Through his actions, Sambhaji proved himself a wise and capable ruler. He navigated the treacherous waters of courtly politics with skill and determination. He silenced his critics with his unwavering commitment to the Maratha Empire. He earned the loyalty of his people not through fear, but through respect. The Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, a ruthless and ambitious ruler, was a constant threat to the Maratha Empire. He coveted the wealthy lands of the Deccan. He was determined to crush the Marathas. His armies, vast and well-equipped, marched towards the Maratha heartland. A true warrior king, Sambhaji refused to back down. He knew the very existence of his kingdom was at stake. He rallied his forces, preparing for a confrontation that would decide the fate of his people. He led from the front, inspiring his soldiers with his courage and determination. Sambhaji understood the enemy's strength, but he also knew their weaknesses. He employed the guerrilla tactics perfected by his father to harass the Mughal forces. He launched surprise attacks, disrupted their supply lines, and demoralized their ranks. He used the rugged terrain of the Deccan to his advantage. His bravery on the battlefield was legendary. He became a symbol of Maratha resistance, a beacon of hope for his people. Under his leadership, the Maratha army, though outnumbered, fought with ferocity and unwavering spirit. They were determined to defend their land, their freedom, their way of life. But even as Sambhaji fought valiantly, a web of betrayal was being spun within his own court. Ganoji Shirke, a disgruntled nobleman nursing a personal grudge, conspired with the Mughals. He provided the Mughals with crucial information about Sambhaji's whereabouts. In 1689, at Sangameshwar, the Mughal forces ambushed Sambhaji's army. They fought bravely, but were vastly outnumbered. Sambhaji, refusing to abandon his men, was captured by the Mughal forces. News of their king's capture sent shockwaves through the Maratha Empire. The people were devastated. The thought of losing their leader because of the betrayal of one of their own was hard to bear. Yet, the spirit of resistance remained unbroken. Sambhaji's capture was a turning point in the struggle. It was a major victory for Aurangzeb, but it was far from the end. The Marathas, fueled by grief and a thirst for vengeance, were more determined than ever to fight for their freedom. They would avenge their king. They would continue the fight. Aurangzeb, desperate to break the Maratha spirit, subjected Sambhaji to unimaginable tortures. He wanted to force the captive king to surrender his kingdom, to renounce his faith. He believed that by breaking Sambhaji, he would break the Marathas. For weeks, Sambhaji endured unspeakable pain. He was subjected to unimaginable cruelty, designed to break his body and spirit. Yet, through it all, Sambhaji remained defiant. He refused to bow to Aurangzeb's demands. He would not betray his people. He would not renounce his faith. He would not surrender his dream of self-rule. His spirit remained unbroken. His courage in the face of such adversity became a legend, a story that spread from village to village, inspiring the Maratha people to continue their struggle. Sambhaji's resilience became a symbol of their own unwavering resistance. Aurangzeb, enraged by Sambhaji's defiance, ordered his execution. Even in his final moments, Sambhaji remained unyielding. He faced death with the same courage and dignity that had defined his life. He died a martyr's death, a true Chhatrapati, a king who gave his all for his people. On March 11, 1689, on the orders of Aurangzeb, Sambhaji was brutally executed. His death sent shockwaves throughout the Maratha Empire and beyond. The Mughal emperor believed that with Sambhaji's death, he had crushed the Maratha spirit. He was very wrong. Sambhaji's sacrifice had the opposite effect. It ignited a firestorm of anger and resentment against Mughal rule. His death became a rallying cry. The Marathas, far from giving up, were more determined than ever to avenge their king and regain their freedom. Sambhaji's wife, Yesubai, and his loyal followers continued the fight. They rallied the Maratha people. They carried the torch of resistance forward. As a symbol of continuity and defiance, Sambhaji's son, Shivaji II, was crowned Chhatrapati. The struggle for self-rule continued with renewed vigor. Inspired by their king's sacrifice, the Marathas fought with unparalleled ferocity. They waged a relentless guerrilla war against the Mughal Empire. Sambhaji's death, though a tragic loss, became a turning point in the struggle. It marked the beginning of the end of Mughal rule in the Deccan. The story of Sambhaji Maharaj is not just a chapter in history, it is a testament to the indomitable spirit of a king, a warrior, a son, who lived and died upholding his father's legacy.